A world covered in a veil of ashes, cast into an endless darkness. Humanity's hope, born of horror. Cries into the night, into the great beyond of gods now long forgotten. An answer emerging from the void, not of salvation, but domination. The pleas of the horse lords have not gone unheard, but who is this Lord of Midnight who has come to deliver them? In the age of creation, Thrawn, the prince that howls, roamed the wilds of the world, singing unto the moon and stars and sky his song of life and love. Of the primordial spirits, he was the greatest, the most powerful, meeting with spirits and mortals alike, littering the surface of Golarion with his children. From two of these unions came the only scions of his who would surpass his glory, Shelyn and Dubral, the gods of love and beauty. When it became clear to Thrawn that these would be the children to exceed him, he made Dubral swear an unbreakable oath. He would never harm his sister Shelyn, nor allow her to come to harm in his presence. For this he was given the golden glaive, Whisperers of Souls, which brother and sister shared as their symbol of power. They remained minor gods, sharing dominion over love and beauty in the arts, though when the rough beast Rovagug turned his eye and stomach to Golarion, Dubral stood alongside the likes of Abadar and Sarenrae to bind him into the Dead Vault. Into the age of legend, Shelyn and Dubral harmoniously shared their portfolio, worshipped mainly by the early Taldans. However, this was not to last. Dubral turned jealous, and he and his sister quarreled until the god chose to quit Golarion rather than share another day in her presence. He turned then to the great beyond, to the plains in between the plains, entering the place known only as the Dark Tapestry. What is known of the Dark Tapestry and its denizens is little more than the guesswork of half-mad scholars. It is the home of the Outer Gods, beings whose minds and motives are alien and inscrutable even to the most primal gods of Golarion. What Dubral found in the cold void of space is unknown. Did he touch the mad mind of Azathoth? Did he find the truth of this universe and its purpose? Or did he merely gaze out into the vast expanse of the cosmos and go mad at the emptiness of it? None besides Dubral himself knows, but he returned to the worlds of Golarion changed, the god of love and beauty twisted into the lord of pain known as Zon-Kuthon. Upon his return, Shelyn came to greet him, presumably to repair what rift had formed between them after their quarrel. As she reached out to embrace him, Zon-Kuthon skewered her hand with his black nails. Even among the gods, there are laws that govern their conduct, and this, the unprovoked assault upon Shelyn, broke the most sacred among them. Still, though he no longer resembled Dubral in either appearance or temperament, Shelyn could not believe that her brother could be so changed by his time among the stars, and refused to have the gods punish him for his violence. A choice she would soon come to regret. Their father was the next god to greet Zon-Kuthon, happy to see the return of his most glorious son. But their reunion was not to be a joyous one. Unsuspecting of his son's true nature, the prince that howls was easy prey to the lord of pain and misery. Zon-Kuthon captured his father in razor-sharp chains, silenced his primal songs of life and love, and dragged him back to his lair. There the Dark Prince savored torturing his sire, flaying Thrawn's skin from the bone and using it to create other grotesque minions to do his vile bidding. When he declared his masterpiece complete, there was nothing left of the god that was Thrawn inside the ruined body. But still, it serves. Known now only as the Prince of Chains, Zon-Kuthon's herald. Shelyn looked upon what her brother had wrought, and even still she could not believe that Dubral had been so utterly corrupted. Convinced that Zon-Kuthon was merely an alien intelligence residing within the body of her brother, the Eternal Maiden confronted him, trying to return Dubral to his body. There they battled, Zon-Kuthon laying into her with ferocious violence. A violence Shelyn could not believe her beloved brother capable of if he still remained. Though neither won, Shelyn wrested from Zon-Kuthon the Whisperer of Souls, the symbol of their power, now also corrupted by its time in the Dark Tapestry. She keeps it still, some say, in memory of the brother she lost. With Shelyn no longer serving as a shield between him and the other gods of Golarion, Zon-Kuthon's acts of depravity could no longer go unpunished. While others warred against him, it was Abadar who sought to end his reign of terror with diplomacy. Knowing imprisonment was the only way to contain Zon-Kuthon's twisted practices, Abadar struck a bargain with him. Zon-Kuthon would be exiled to the Plane of Shadow for as long as the sun hung in the sky, in exchange for a single item of his choosing from the First Vault, Abadar's repository, which contains a perfect copy of everything that has ever existed. Zon-Kuthon agreed, and was sent to live out his exile in Zovakeen. Did the Dark Prince know of the fate that would befall Golarion when he took Abadar's offer? What fell knowledge he was given in the alien expanse of space, no one can say, but it was not long after that the Aboleths, tired of the Aslantes' blasphemy, threw the Starstone to the earth, casting the world in 1,000-year age of darkness. It is not within the nature of the Golden-Fisted to renege on a bargain, and thus was Zon-Kuthon given his single boon, the first undead shadow, which even now Lord Midnight uses to craft twisted creatures deep within his domain of Zovakeen. Not only did the Age of Darkness grant Zon-Kuthon his freedom, but it gave him another, even greater opportunity. The chance for a desperate nation to suborn themselves to his will for a chance to survive. The Age of Darkness gave him Nidal.
Thanks everyone for watching. If you like the music that played in the background of this video, please check out Yithian Prophecy. Link is also in the description.